What's going on, Trendix fam? Get ready because we're kicking things off with a bombshell that could change how we see movie reviews forever. We're talking about Rotten Tomatoes and the burning question. Is their famous formula actually fresh, or is it totally rotten? Has Rotten Tomatoes ever truly mattered? We're diving deep into the scores that shape our cinematic opinions. Next up, get your running shoes ready because Strava, the social fitness giant valued at a staggering $2.2 billion, is reportedly preparing for a huge initial public offering. That's right, Strava is looking to go public, and we've got all the inside scoop on the investment banks involved and what this means for the future of fitness tracking. Then, we're shifting gears to the world of business and AI with a fresh look at ADP. With groundbreaking AI-driven HR innovations, is ADP's valuation truly justified, or are there hidden factors at play? We're breaking down the numbers and uncovering what makes this valuation tick and why the market might be hesitant. And finally, we're heading to Texas, where Alamo Colleges is keeping tax rates steady while approving a game-changing academic fresh start policy. Plus, they've hit an incredible degree milestone, awarding thousands more than expected. It's a win for students and the community. Don't miss out on these incredible updates. Smash that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Is the Rotten Tomatoes formula fresh or rotten? Has Rotten Tomatoes ever truly mattered? The entire landscape of film criticism and audience perception is buzzing with a critical question. What's the real deal behind Rotten Tomatoes' iconic scoring system? For years, this platform has been the arbiter of cinematic quality, influencing what we watch and how we feel about it. But now, serious questions are being raised about the very formula that has defined movie reviews for a generation. We're dissecting the methodology, exploring its impact, and asking if the scores we've relied on have ever truly held the weight we assumed. This isn't just about movie scores, it's about how we consume culture. Stay tuned, because the real story behind the scores is about to be revealed. And next, a fitness titan is making power moves that could shake up the stock market. Fresh off 2.2B valuation, Strava said to be prepping for IPO. Get ready to lace up, because Strava, the social fitness platform that connects millions of athletes worldwide, is reportedly gearing up for a massive U.S. initial public offering. Fresh off a $2.2 billion valuation, Strava is said to have tapped major financial players like Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, and Morgan Stanley to lead the charge. This move could signal a new era for fitness tech, potentially hitting the public markets as early as 2026, though timing depends heavily on market conditions. Strava has been on an acquisition spree, recently snapping up the breakaway and Runna, while also bringing in key leadership like CFO Matt Anderson and CMO Louisa Wee, both with IPO experience. With over 150 million athletes and a suite of new AI-powered features and race discovery tools, Strava is clearly positioning itself for its next big leap. Will this IPO redefine the fitness industry? But before we hit the gym, we're crunching numbers on another major player. Next, we're diving into the complex world of ADP's valuation and its AI-driven HR innovations. A fresh look at ADP valuation following new AI-driven HR innovations. Is ADP's price tag justified in the rapidly evolving HR tech landscape? While some financial projections suggest ADP is trading above its fair value, with estimates around $259.70 and a forward PE of over 25, a deeper dive reveals a more complex picture. The narrative hinges on specific future financial benchmarks, but the real story might be in ADP's aggressive push into AI-driven human capital management solutions. These innovations could be the key differentiator, potentially challenging the current valuation models. We're examining the conflicting analyses, one pointing to overvaluation, another suggesting undervaluation based on different models, and asking if ADP's reliance on the U.S. market and competitive pressures are being overlooked or underestimated. What does this mean for investors looking at the future of HR technology? Don't go anywhere. The numbers behind ADP are more surprising than they seem. And finally, we're heading to Texas for some local news with a big impact. Alamo Colleges keeps tax rate steady, approves academic fresh start. Big news from Alamo Colleges. The district has announced its property tax rate will remain steady, just under 15 cents per $100 of value, a commitment they've held since 2013. While homeowners will see a slight increase due to rising property values, the stability allows for crucial facility maintenance and operations funding. Even more exciting, Alamo Colleges has approved the Academic Fresh Start policy, allowing students to petition for older courses to be removed from GPA calculations, significantly boosting transferability and academic success. This policy aligns with new state law changes, making higher education more accessible. Adding to the celebration, Chancellor Mike Flores announced the district has already surpassed its goal for the 2024-2025 school year, awarding over 14,000 degrees and certificates, nearly 3,400 more than the previous year. This milestone is credited to their wildly important goal methodology, focusing collective energy on student achievement. And that's a wrap on our top stories for today. But before you go, make sure you're subscribed for all the latest updates. That's a wrap on today's Trendix update. We saw Rotten Tomatoes facing scrutiny, Strava gearing up for a massive IPO after a huge valuation, ADP exploring AI innovations with a debated valuation, and Alamo Colleges keeping taxes steady while boosting student success with a new policy and record graduations. Don't miss out on the next wave of breaking news. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content.